Hey guys, in this video we're talking about Annie X from Nishane's new X collection. Starting here with the presentation, pretty much our standard Nishane presentation, with the only difference being the X, referring to the X collection. Here's the bottle. This one looks much cooler than the original. Looks much better, in my opinion. So let's talk about the notes for Annie X. For the top notes, we have bergamot oil, lemon oil, water notes, honeydew melon, cardamom oil, blue ginger, and pink pepper. In the middle, we have lavender oil, sage, green apple, blackcurrant, rose, and patchouli. In the base, cedarwood, cashmere wood, vanilla, ambergris infusion, white musk, and sandalwood. So how does Annie X compare to the original? So in the opening here, this one opens more citric, fresher, more citric, more spicy. What you pick most here in the opening is definitely the bergamot, the lemon, and the ginger. Those are the three main notes you're gonna smell here in the opening. The ginger, the bergamot oil, and the lemon oil, followed by the other spicy notes. But those three are the most prominent here, as well as that signature Annie vanilla. The vanilla here in Annie X is much lighter and fresher compared to the original. I would call this fragrance a fresh vanilla. And as you guys can see here in the opening, we have those watery notes. Those watery notes stick for the whole duration of the fragrance. So the vanilla here, like I said, it is fresher, lighter, and also watery. So like I said, this is very fresh and light vanilla, watery vanilla, and is extremely wearable, extremely versatile vanilla. So like I said, it opens very citric, spicy, with the ginger, bergamot oil, and lemon oil being the most prominent notes, followed by that signature, complemented by that signature Annie vanilla, fresher and lighter, watery here in this fragrance. And as the fragrance starts to dry down, the citruses here, you smell for like 1.5 to 2 hours. I would say like 2 hours. That's for how long you smell the citruses. Like in most fragrances, when you have citruses in the opening, they last for like 1.5 to 2 hours. Then they fade away pretty much completely. So as the fragrance starts to dry down, citruses start to go away. You can still pick up a little bit of the spices for a good amount of time. But as the fragrance dries down, you pick up more of the rose. Rose is very prominent here as the fragrance starts to dry down, to my nose at least. A friend of mine also smelled this fragrance, and he said he smells a lot of the rose here. So it's not only myself, but like I was saying, opens very citric, spicy, with that fresh, watery, light vanilla. As it starts to dry down, the citruses fade away a little bit. You start to pick up more of the rose. And as we progress to the end of the dry down, in the deep dry down, what you're gonna smell in this fragrance is mostly that vanilla, that watery, fresh, light vanilla with rose and the woods. Cashmere wood, cedar wood, and the sandalwood. In the deep dry down, this fragrance is sweet, creamy, with that touch of rose, mostly. That's what I'm gonna get in the Drydown of this fragrance. Overall, I think this is a very well done flanker, much better than Hot Chiva X compared to the original Hot Chiva, in my opinion. Because this one, in my opinion, is much different than the original. This is definitely this is a very well done flanker. Like I said, this is very wearable, extremely versatile. The original Honey is already very versatile. You can wear it in the hot weather, the cold weather. But this one's much more wearable in the very high heat. Like you can wear this even if it is like 40 degrees Celsius. It's very easy to wear this. But you can wear this during the day, during the night, in the winter, in the very high heat. Like I said, the original is very versatile already, and this one's even more. And like I said, the vanilla here is much lighter. It is a fresh and watery vanilla. It's very nice, very different. I never smelled any fragrance like this one before. It's a very unique fragrance in my opinion. And even though this is a fresher, lighter fragrance overall, fresher and lighter vanilla, it still has fantastic performance. So this one is a winner in my opinion. If you guys saw my review of Hot Chiva X, it is very good, but it lacks performance and it smells 90% similar to the original. When we compare Honey X to the original Honey, I would say this smells like 60% like the original, 60%, maybe 70. So a lot of differences here, like I mentioned. And like I said, you get a lot of rose here. I think this new Honey X fits better the ladies than the guys. Fits women better than men. However, this is totally wearable by men. This is very sexy on a man. Very sexy, sensual. Still works fantastic for men. My wife smelled this fragrance while I was testing it. I only did one spray on my forearm, and she said, "Wow, that smells amazing. That's really, really good." And so you guys can imagine how good this one is. It is really good, guys, and it's different and unique. Like I said, a fresh, watery vanilla with rose. Some citric spicy touches and some woodiness in the base, sweet and creamy. So like I said, this is a winner for me. This is a very well done flanker. So that's pretty much it. Performance here, I get 12 plus hours of longevity on my skin. Projection is very strong for like the first 2 hours. And after that, it still keeps projecting very, very well. So it's not as beastly as the original performance, even though some people don't think the original is beast in performance. On my skin, the original has beast performance. This one is very close, I would say. However, like I said, this is a lighter and fresher fragrance, so it's not gonna project as much and as aggressively as a heavier, thicker, denser fragrance like the original. But like I said, this has strong projection for like the first 2 hours. After that, it still keeps projecting very well. It's very close to the original, I would say, in performance. Very close, very close. So 12 plus hours longevity on my skin and very good projection. Versatility, like I said, this one is a 10 in versatility for me. You can wear this in the very high heat. Something you cannot do with the original. You can still pull the original off in the summer in the high heat, but not if it is overly heat. And this one you definitely can. So if you want a Honey X that you can wear just like Hot Chiva X, just like I said for Hot Chiva X, that you can wear every day to go to the work, to wear in the office, this is perfect. But not only that, this is also fantastic for if you're going out on a date. Anything really, extremely versatile. Fantastic fragrance. So for the scent here, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. For the performance, a 9 out of 10. The performance is the same I would give for the original. Just the smell as well. I still like the smell of the original a little bit better for me as a man, because this one leans a little bit more feminine compared to the original. But I definitely would still rock this as a man, for sure. This is amazing, fantastic fragrance, really, really good. But I still like the original more for me as a man because of the smell. I like the smell of the original more. But this one is still a excellent fragrance. So for the smell, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. For the performance, a 9 out of 10. And for the versatility, I'll give it a 10 out of 10. If I could, I would give it like a 12 out of 10 for the versatility, because it's really that versatile. So that's pretty much what I have for Honey X. Hope you guys like the review. Thank you very much for watching, and see you on the next one.